Solar power. Solar has been named the most viable source of renewable energy as the Earth intercepts nearly 173,000 terawatts per day. According to TEDx, this relates to more than 10,000 times more power than what the world's popular uses. With such a massive potential energy that is continuous, the ideal world can be utilized poorly by solar cells even today. However, as we see from the current situation, solar still only constitutes about 8% of our total energy consumption, which means that there are massive potential for solar in our society. To understand how we can utilize solar, we must first examine the history of solar and understand how it works. Solar has actually been around for nearly 60 years, as Weizsäcker describes solar to be actually ancient technology, where it has been used on spacecraft such as the Hubble spacecraft nearly 30 years prior. Solar energy actually refers to the process and utilizing solar models to create a potential field that can capture the solar rays from the sun and transfer the energy towards electrical power that we can then use to power our electronics. In this process, the solar panels are actually just strings of solar cells that are made of polysilicon, a mineral that is considered the second most abundant on Earth. In each cell, the polysilicon acts as a conductor, where the rays of light shifts the electron particles and forces a current that is then harvested and sent to electrical grid. Through this process of displacing and eventually replacing the electrons after they are spent, it creates a cycle of flow that is mainly dependent on the flow of electrons. Simply put, solar panels transfer light energy into electrical energy through the movement of electrons that then power our homes. According to Peto, 12 single solar cells with the capacity to produce half a volt each will be enough to charge a cell phone, at the same time read as an electrical wall outlet. At the same time, 120 solar panels will be enough to power the average American home and support all its energy needs. In this sense, solar is a valuable and reliable source of energy that can definitely help support all our energy needs. So, if solar has been around for so long, why isn't everything made of solar? The reason can be mainly attributed to the cost of solar, the infrastructure, and the political factor that surround solar energy. In terms of cost, solar is still relatively expensive to produce, which means that many people are less inclined to spend the extra money when they can get the same energy from the much cheaper coal. Politically, the governments are also protecting traditional energy like coal and oil, as this industry support numerous jobs and infrastructure. From the infrastructure perspective, It is also important to note that solar requires a strong electrical grid where the flow of energy can be established. If the grid is not strong enough to support solar, it means that solar energy will be less efficient, that can occur additional costs that makes it less valuable. Furthermore, solar is unstable as cloudy days can affect the total amount of energy that is being produced. Yet, despite these limitations, solar represents the future, as our traditional energy will definitely run out one day. At the same time, the amount of pollution have already created devastating environmental issues, where solar represents a way that we can resolve our energy needs in a clean and sustainable way. Solar is something new, but this doesn't mean that we should fear it. Through the developments over the last few decades, its cost has been steadily declining while the amount of solar in use have increased. As solar is one of the fastest growing industries, we can expect to see it continue to become a strong energy source in the future. Thank you, that's it.